Oh, yeah. Oh, eh. What, yo, 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 guess what time it is, you guys? It is tea time, and welcome back to a continuation of Bleach Rebirth of Souls, man. This is part 17, I believe. 16, 17, man. We basically gonna continue where we left off with, man. I think we're getting close to the end of chapter 5, and it might be like the end of, like the main story. So we gonna find out and see, man. I know last playthrough I was debating between Devil May Cry and Bleach, but I'm like, you know what? I have my stuff set up for Bleach already. I'm gonna just do Bleach. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna just end up diving back into Devil May Cry probably on my off days, because right now I can only get like an hour. You guys, maybe a little bit, maybe like more than an hour, maybe like an hour 10, hour 20 minutes of the stream. But we gonna see. But for right now, let's just continue this bad boy and enjoy the story. Let's see, right here. Fabricated reality. Girusai managed to protect Karakura town, despite being left barely alive. He still had a hidden plan. He sacrificed one of his arms to use a forbidden technique known as Itokatsu. I probably butchered that. As Aizen tries to escape the attack, Ichigo takes the opportunity to attack him. His hollowified Getsuko Tensho is finally able to hurt Aizen. But that's a big but.
I underestimated his willingness to sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon. Ichigo Kurosaki.
It's time to settle this!
Oh snap, so we're playing as Ichigo. Alright. No talismans, okay. Let's get it.
How insulting. Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once?
I'm still here!
Annoying.
That was good! What a joke! I'm still here! What a joke! I'm still here! I'm still here! Eat this! So slow! I'll end this now. Get I'm not through yet.
Keep coming at me. It won't work.
I'm still here. What a joke. So slow. You're too slow. Whoa. So slow. I'm still here. Whoa. What a joke. Focus. So slow. Sorry. What's so funny?
I bet that you're thinking that was the perfect opportunity. But that was my
Oh, you hoe.
vulnerable moment. You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo Kurosaki.
It was enough. I wounded you.
Wounded me? You call this a wound?
Instant regeneration.
It's not instant regeneration. Did you really believe that I would hollowify? This is it instinctively protecting its master.
What do you mean?
Hogyoku.
That's...
The Hogyoku. So I see. This is your spiritual pressure. Magnificent. You've really grown, just as I envisioned.
What?
You heard the
Your
man.
encounter
Just
with Rukia Kuchiki. Your Soul Reaper powers were awakened in your battle with Uryu Ishida. You realized the power of your Zanpakuto during your fight with Rinji Abarai. You found a foothold for your Bankai amid your battle with Kenpachi Zaraki. You took a step toward holofying in your battle with Byakuya Kuchiki. In your battle with Grimjow, you mastered holification. And in your battle with Ulquiorra, it seems that you were able to gain an even greater power.
he knew all this.
Ichigo Kurosaki, all of the battles that you fought took place in the palm of my hand.
Wait a second. You mean all of my battles took place in the palm of your hand? Hold on, what? But what does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me! Start talking!
Don't raise your voice to me. You shouldn't be so surprised by this. I merely developed a certainty. I became convinced that you'd make the best research subject for me. So I took opportunities to assist you in your development. Didn't you ever suspect something? Didn't you think it rather strange that you, who'd never seen a hollow before in your life, would end up being attacked by one so shortly after you met Rukia Kuchiki? That a Manos Grande would be drawn by Quincy bait, which is only used to lure low-level hollows. That Rukia Kuchiki, whose spiritual pressure hadn't been detected till then, should be so conveniently arrested by the Soul Society just coincidentally when you were beginning in earnest to get the hang of fighting as a Soul Reaper. Rinji Abarai, Kenpachi Zaraki, Byakuya Kuchiki, every one of them fought you when your powers just so happened to have developed to the point where they were nearly equal to their own abilities. Didn't you ever stop to think that it was strange?
Hold
Nope.
on.
I think it was strange.
Did you chalk it all up to fate? Did
Yep.
you think this attack was a coincidence as well?
Yep.
Hold on.
Did you think your victories were the result of your own efforts?
Yep.
Don't disappoint me. You should be stronger than this, more perceptive than this. What's the matter? Don't you believe me?
Nope.
Of course not.
But it's the truth.
It's a
In a
lie!
way, in a way, it is true
You're
though.
telling me that you were behind all my battles! That you orchestrated absolutely everything! What kind of moron would believe that? I remember what you said before. You said that when you found Rukia, it was after she had gone missing in the world of the living. But now, you're telling me that you knew me from the moment that I met her? It doesn't add up at all!
I mean, he did though. He
You
still.
make an interesting point. You just said yourself that it's a lie. In short, you don't believe me. Right now, you claim that my words are nothing but lies, but even so, didn't you believe that what I said to you back then was true? It's understandable. I sympathize with you. In this world, there are no absolute truths or lies. The only thing that exists is harsh reality. Nevertheless, everything that exists in this entire world lives by conveniently believing a few untruths that they convince themselves to be fact. That's essentially the only way they know how to live. But for the weak, who make up the majority of this world, there are some facts which are simply too painful to believe. so their existence is denied. Are you sure that what you believe to be facts are all true? Let me ask you this. Who assigned Rukia Kuchiki to the world of the living? And something else. Who equipped Rinji Abarai with the spiritual pressure detection ability? And yet another question. Who was it that included the information about your whereabouts in the reports given to the lieutenants? And do you truly believe that I was unable to detect the Hogyoku's location for 100 years after it was created?
Okay. One question. Let's go back to earlier. You said that you were sure that I was gonna be the very best subject for your research.
And you are.
Why is that? What made you so sure about it?
Because you are.
If you were really watching me from the moment I met Rukia, then tell me, when exactly did you become convinced that I'd be the best?
From the beginning.
Come on, just cut the crap!
Didn't you hear me? I said it was from the beginning. The fact is that I've known you from the very moment you were born.
What?
You were special even from the instant of your birth. Because you are human. And also...
That's enough talk, Aizen.
Daddy to the rescue. $55. $55. Okay, evaluation. Ishin, wearing his Soul Reaper Shinkakusho, appears in front of Ichigo and Aizen. Ichigo is surprised to find out that his father was a Soul Reaper as well. However, he understands that he must have had his reasons to hide that fact, and he promises to wait until Ishi is ready to disclose them. Relieved by seeing his father, Ichigo leaves Aizen to him and goes to fight again. Okay then, well, alrighty then. Okay,
Putting some distance between us. A wise decision. Must be in their blood.
Must be in their blood.
Dad.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't.
Nope. Not one.
You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you, without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess... I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
Rukia.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Gin.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought? You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
I don't remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. Or like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
No, he's like, you got a lot of nerve saying that to me. Let's get it.
My sword, Shinzo, do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be
What's up,
able to
Stefan?
understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. In this case, I'll have to show regret your actions. Bankai. Kamishini no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. That's all. Dodging will be a waste of time. Strike back. Where are you? Don't now.
What message? I said, what's up?
Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid. I didn't feel that. It's all over.
Can you dodge this? Now you'll see. Dodge this. 1 second. That's all it'll take, this is. My holification! Here I come. I'll win this one. Let's go. What a
I
joke.
didn't feel that. Dodging would be a waste of time.
Get out here. Sorry.
What do you say? Shall we end this?
So slow. Wasn't very nice. I'm sorry. Too slow. Try to dodge this. So focus.
You're going to like this one. Where are you going? I didn't feel that.
What?
That's a slap.
What a joke. I'm ready this. So slow. So slow.
Finish him.
I'll end this now.
I must retreat. Where are you going?
That should have been it. What the world?
So slow. Take this.
much as you didn't announce the stream.
Taste the power of Tensa Zangetsu. Don't miss it.
Over with.
This will finish you. Getsuga. This is it.
Oh, my bad, Steph. I forgot to do that completely. My bad.
Keen.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishini no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishini no Yari isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. But of course, knowing that won't do you any good.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes, so it seems. I've reached my limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sato, Orihime Inoue, their special powers
So
were
how
weakened
does Aizen know
because in
so
the
much
deepest
about Yumi
recesses
and
of her
Akiko?
hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed
Shit.
to overcome it.
He knew everything.
I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hidako and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hidako and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hidako and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it. But it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures.
Anxious face with sweat, fearful
They
face,
are
fearful
designed to
face,
strive
fearful face,
so that they may
screaming in fear
realize whatever
impossible.
their undersized hearts desire.
That's the same thing Ichigo said.
You.
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Eisen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's happening?
How should I know?
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku. The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly. You've come. Kisuke Urahara.
Uh-oh. I just seen somebody I know talking about some Demon Slayer story is ass. What? What? They ain't tweaking. Is it goated? No, the story's not goated, but it ain't ass. Like, let's get real. That's crazy. Off guard. Isaac explains that the Hogyoku's real power is to externalize the wishes of those who possess it. Having read Aizen's wishes, the Hogyoku starts fusing with him. Right then, the man who created the Hogyoku, Urahara, appears. Aizen is confident that he already has full control of the spear, but Urahara mercilessly attacks him with his Kido. However, Aizen seems unscathed.
It's been a long time, Eisen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though. So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
Let's get his ass. Let's get in his ass. We doing Kisuke now? Yes, sir. No talisman, it's all cool. Let's get it.
Maybe I should stop playing around.
Face, screaming in fear, fearful face, anxious face with sweat.
I'll get serious.
Bond Sky.
Couldn't control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No, but then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever. Strike back. How will you strike back? Whether you're looking, be still. So be it.
Yo, watch that.
This can't be.
Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
That's the same shit Isaac had hit me with before. Hold on, shit. Oh, that's weak.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
The tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point. Bullet of light, 8 bodies, 9 passages, heavenly scripture, ailing treasures, great wheel, gray turret. The arrow flashes and disappears into the distance.
Do you think I'd let you use a Kido like that? I will...
Too late! Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
Push back. Hideous. Hide it. Hide it. Strike back. Yep. Oh, what?
That's it.
What? Wait.
Ain't that he'll do the same shit?
Aren't you gonna dodge? I won't be holding back. Aren't you gonna cut it? We're just getting started.
Oh, you weak.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
This is what makes it fun.
Hide it. Strike back.
Can you see that? I won't be holding back. Put more heart in.
You're so predictable.
Can you block it? Can you see that? Can you block it? Riku Tokoro.
Finish it.
Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho.
Senjuken Tentaibo.
I am being defeated.
Amazing.
Aizen. It seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right.
Damn.
I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Did you hear me too?
I can't
plugged
believe
up
he
all
swallowed the
spiritual
Hogyoku. Oh,
pressure
yeah,
bands that
yeah.
all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara.
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What the hell is that?
Shit. That's him. 56. Evolution. Urahara's attacks have no power against Aizen now that he has the Hogyoku's power. Aizen says that he will destroy anything that threatens to defeat him. Well, let's get it.
You tricked me into attacking, using Aikido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within, by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been I... No. Had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over. But sadly, the Hogyoku, through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension. Even this technique, which you probably developed in preparation for this battle, won't be able to harm me.
Yoruichi.
Yoruichi?
How'd you like that? That should...
Yoruichi! Get away from there!
Well, damn.
I see. The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
Oh man, that was special iron anti-hierro armor too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Was that your secret weapon? Don't think you can...
Getsuga Tensho!
Nigga, please.
How'd that work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't been able to read his spiritual pressure since he transformed. It's obvious that he's terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike. I understood that attack perfectly.
What is that in there? What's happening?
And now, I think it's time you people understood my power too.
All y'all just got dropped. Like it wasn't nothing. Damn Aizen. And then it goes, that's how an actual thing would be too. That's crazy. Judgment. Ichigo can only look on as Aizen fights against his friends. Again, seeing that speaks to him. He realized that Ichigo has already given up in front of the power of Aizen and the Hogyoku. He attacks Ichigo, saying that he cannot let him fight Aizen as he is now. Ichigo tries to fight back with his Fabrication. But... all these butts.
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break. What the? It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die. Like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's
what it sounds like.
That really hurt.
No, that stuff definitely hurt it. His pride.
Look at you. Tell me, were you always this weak?
yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a soul reaper. Not a hollow. Not a human. You're nothing.
That's tough to hear.
You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
I'm gonna say, are we gonna fight? God damn it, all these cutscenes. The Edge of Reason. Aizen defeats Urahara, Ishin, and Yurichi. He and Ging opened the Sekaimon to reach the real Karakura town, which had been said to the Soul Society. This meant one thing: the rest of the Karakura town were going to be killed by Aizen. Ishin talks the will to fight back, and to Ichigo, who chases after Aizen through the Sakamon. That's a Sakamono.
Ging, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I see. Open the Senkaimon. We're going to invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the Oken, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Aizen.
Yes, it seems that the chrysalis stage is now over.
Well, shit.
What a relief. Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion.
I forgot all this had happened, honestly.
What the... What's going...
Ichigo, come on! Don't just stand there! Open the Senkaimon!
Dad!
Let's go. We're gonna protect Karakura Town.
That's impossible. No, there's just no way.
How do you know for sure that it's impossible?
Because I know, and so do you, Dad. There's no way we can beat a monster with that kind of spiritual pressure.
I see. So, you're able to sense his spiritual pressure then?
What?
Let's go. Aren't you coming? What else are you gonna do? Huh? Cry? You gonna sit there and cry again about how you can't save anyone? Think hard about why Aizen headed to the Karakura Town in the Soul Society. If you don't, people you want to protect and everybody else, everyone in Karakura Town will die at the hands of Aizen.
Dad, open the Senkaimon.
Oh, was that easy to convince you?
I was going to anyway.
Ya fool?
Rangiku.
We're the only three.
Including his dad.
That's insane.
And
You're still
Rangiku.
not well. You've only been healed enough to barely stay alive. Your treatment isn't finished yet. Rangiku. The Dongai. My. How terribly nostalgic. Must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Aizen. Captain Aizen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
What's there to fear, Geen? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then?
Should we continue? Of course. Fangs of the snake. Rangiku, covered in wounds, stands in front of Aizen again as they arrive in the real Karakura town. Rangiku and Gen move elsewhere to talk. She asks him why he betrayed the Soul Society to side with Aizen, but he only replies that she's in the way and attacks her. He then goes back to Aizen to report that he has killed Rangiku. Aizen says that Rangiku's spiritual has a faint disappearance. Yeah, disappeared. Has in fact disappeared. Okay.
Karakura town must lie in that direction. We strayed from our course slightly.
Come on now. Don't say it like it's my fault. The reason that we got off course is because you had to go and get all rambunctious.
You're right. I apologize. Let's walk for a bit. I see. This view doesn't become the Soul Society at all. Now, this will be our last look at it.
I got here in time. Aizen. Geen.
Rangiku.
When you said you were just in time, did you mean in time to protect those people? Or were you referring to the annihilation of Karakura Town and the creation of the Oaken, the royal key? Well, either way, you were wrong. What's wrong? Don't you enjoy talking to me?
You're like, fuck you.
Captain Aizen, I'm sorry about my old friend. I'll get her out of your sight immediately.
No problem. We're not in any rush. Take your time catching up with her here.
She's in the way, isn't she?
Not at all. Ah, yes. He's an interesting boy indeed. Well then, let's go. We have some rats to chase.
Let go of me!
You can barely stand. Why'd you come here?
I went through the Senkaimon the moment your spiritual pressure disappeared, and I just waited for you to come. I knew the exact place in Karakura town where it would transport you.
I didn't ask you to tell me how you got here. I asked you why you came here, when it's clear that you're barely even able to stand up right now.
Why do you think? Because you're here. And now I can finally ask you in person. Tell me, why did you do it? Why did you choose to serve Aizen? Why? Why did you betray Izuru when he trusted you so completely?
Are you serious? Come on. Betrayed him even though he put his trust in me? Are you sure that you're talking about the same Izuru that I knew? Ah, this is unbelievable. Why did you have to show up here? Hey, Rongiku. You're a nuisance. All right, I'm back.
They won't let us fight him?
Captain.
So you are. What did you do with her?
I killed her.
Her spiritual pressure is most certainly gone. I'm surprised. I had actually entertained the thought that you might choose to show her mercy when push came to shove.
Mercy? Please. I'm afraid that I don't have any of that. Didn't I tell you the first time that we met? I'm just like a snake. My skin is cold. I have no heart. I slither around searching for prey with the tip of my tongue, and I swallow the people that I care about whole. That's the kind of creature that I am. Don't you remember that about me? Looks like you've been busy too, Captain Aizen. How many people do you think that you've killed now?
I didn't count. They're inconsequential. Come, Gin. I can sense that Ichigo Kurosaki's friends are now nearby.
Wow.
After we confront and kill them, we'll hang their bodies somewhere conspicuous outside.
Not
the
hang
town.
their bodies.
And we'll begin the creation of the Oken.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's the case, I'll take care of those kids.
Gin.
Are you gonna take the Hogyoku then? Like, shoot.
Rangiku fearful face screaming in fear anxious face with sweat.
Kyoka Suigetsu is to touch the blade before complete hypnosis has even been activated. It took decades of work on my part to finally get that information out of you. There's not a single person in the 13 court guard squads who knows that fact, yet they were all thoroughly convinced that they'd be able to kill you. Although, it was interesting to watch them try. But in actuality, I'm the only one who can kill you, Captain Aizen.
I knew. I always kept you close by my side, ever aware of the plan you had in mind, because I was curious to see exactly how you'd go about trying to take my life. I'm disappointed, Gin. I hope you don't think that you can kill me this easily.
I don't. Can you see it? Right here, it's chipped. You see, I left a small fragment of it inside of you.
What?
I told you about the ability that my Bankai has a while back, didn't I? I'm sorry. The thing is, I lied to you. It doesn't
You
stretch
liar.
as long as I said. It doesn't stretch as fast as I said. But it turns into dust for an instant the moment that it expands and contracts. And inside of the blade is a deadly poison that actually dissolves cells. I can see that you understand now. Just now, when I contracted my sword after piercing your chest, I left a fragment of the blade inside of you. It's nestled within your heart right now.
Ooh.
If you've got something to say, you better say it fast. Then again, even if you do, you're gonna die anyway. Kill him. Ishini no Yori.
Gin, you...
You get to die with a hole in your chest. That should make you happy.
Gin.
That's it. It's over. It's over now.
I've won, Gin. It's true that the Hogyoku you took away may no longer be inside me right now. But it belongs to me.
What is this?
Damn. Damn.
Evolution requires fear. It's initiated and spurred onward by the fear that one will perish if one remains stagnant. Thank you, Gin. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
Rankiku, I wasn't able to do it.
Suzukani, Akiwara Miyatoshi, Suzemo, Rakori, Ahori Horo. This reminds me of the Bleach opening.
I forgot to tell you I'm sorry.
Definitely reminds me of that opening. Damn, we low key damn near at the end, I think. 'Cause then it's this, then that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do both of these then end it. That's how I'm thinking. So let's see. The final Getsuga. Oh shit, he's done now. Yep. The final Getsuga Techo. Going at the eyes and Ichigo and Isha reach the Dengaiga. Time there flows differently, and 2,000 hours in the Dengaiga only accounts to 1 hour outside of it. Isha suggests to use this time to teach Ichigo a new technique. The final Getsuga Tensho to defeat Aizen. Ichigo enters his inner world once again and meets a young man who calls himself Tenzen Zangetsu.
How do you know that musical new?
Man, I watched Bleach so many times. I didn't know all the openings.
Ichigo, stop!
What? I thought we were in a hurry.
Something's not right. I can't sense Cleaner's presence.
You mean the thing that's like spiritual pressure on rails?
Yeah. Ordinarily, it's something a Soul Reaper just has to avoid. But Judging from the traces of spiritual pressure, Aizen must have done something to it. We can use this. The Dawn Guy, as its name suggests, is cut off from the world of the living and from the Soul Society, even from time and space. The reason Cleaner exists is to prevent anyone who enters from staying here for too long. But now it's nowhere to be found. I could teach it to you here.
Teach? Teach me what?
The final Getsuga Tensho.
The final Getsuga Tensho?
That's right.
What do you mean you can teach me here? What are you saying?
The Dawn Guy is a disconnected space, surrounded by a torrent of layers and layers of time. To put a number to it, it's 2,000 times denser. For every year out there, 2,000 years elapse in here. If Cleaner chased you, you'd be thrown off your original time axis. That's why there was a discrepancy of a few days the first time you entered the Soul Society after being chased by Cleaner. But Cleaner isn't here right now. If you trained in here for 2,000 hours, only an hour would pass in the outside world. That leaves the restrictive current, but there's a way to stop it.
2,000 hours. Hold
I'll hold the
on.
restrictive current until I run out of spiritual pressure. I'm
Hey
pretty sure
Siri.
that I can do it for about 2,000 hours. That's a little less
How
than
many
3 months in
days
total.
pass if
So you have
2,000
that
hours
long to
pass?
Get it out of him.
Get it out of him?
That's right. Make him tell you. You need to pressure Zangetsu and find out from him what the final Getsuga Tensho
83 days pass.
is. Ichigo.
So if Ichigo stayed 2,000 hours in there, 83 days passed. So that means that's Ichigo was in there for about what?
Relax.
Almost 4 months?
I don't understand this. Only Zangetsu should be here.
Is it 4
that
months?
any way to speak to the person who taught you to breathe?
Tensa Zangetsu.
I don't blame you at all for not recognizing me.
No, three,
After
like
all,
almost,
this
it's
is your
almost 3
first time
months.
here in a state of Bankai. So
He
it's
almost,
understandable.
he almost stayed
Zangetsu!
almost 3 months.
Are you Zangetsu?
No. So tell me, what's the name of your Bankai? My name is Tensa Zangetsu.
Are we fighting?
Hold on, Zangetsu! Listen, I didn't come here to fight. I just want to ask you something. It's about the final Getsuga Tensho.
Absolutely not. I will teach you no such thing.
You won't? But I need you to teach me. It's really important. I need to know it so that I can save Katakura Town.
I don't care. I don't care what happens to things you want to protect. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to use Ultra Instinct.
What do you mean?
Nah. You gonna use Ultra Instinct to go inside Ichigo's mind?
Tell me something. Why did you help me up to now? Answer me, Zangetsu!
I told you exactly what I meant.
What?
Look at this world. This towering world of yours that was filled to the heavens with hope has been reduced to your tiny town. The rain that poured down on this world may have stopped, but now it's been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. All of it happened because you lost hope and stopped moving forward.
Are we?
I will not allow you to stay like that. I will grab the very roots of your despair, and I will pull them out entirely.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Huh, Ichigo? Oh, come on. What's with that look on your face? What's the matter? Don't you recognize me?
What's with that weird mask?
You were able to defeat Ulquiorra Schiffer while you were in this form. But still there was trepidation. What you feared was this form.
This form?
You feared taking on this form that occurs when your mind is suppressed by your own destructive impulses. As a result, you've become incapable of properly holofying.
So what then? What do you want me to do about it? Am I just supposed to clobber him or something?
No, it's not him. He isn't the one that you're going to be fighting.
We are one in the same.
Ordinarily, the two of us together actually make one.
Shit.
You see, the both of us are your power.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Looking at this, it explains his final Bankai form in Thousand Year Blood War. This explains it right here. I never noticed that. I truly never noticed that. That is crazy. Let's get it.
Here's where the fun starts.
I tried. I fucking tried. That just that blew me, bro. That blew me. I tried to do that before that happened. They so fucking trash. Oh, they trash as fuck. Loki, man, you want to start over? Return. No. Screw that. They knew I was finna get his ass too, and they upped his shit. Fuck y'all. Stupid.
Let's go.
So, you're still on your feet, Ichigo.
I told you. I wasn't gonna fall until you told me what the final Getsuga Tensho was.
How much time has passed? Your hair just got longer.
As I already said, I don't intend to tell you.
You gonna keep fighting?
Why? If he really wanted to defeat me, he could have just done it right from the very beginning. I mean, he's so much stronger than I am. If he really had no intention of teaching it to me, he could just stop fighting and hide from me. He could have easily done that much. So why? Why do I only sense loneliness flowing from his sword? I couldn't stop you.
Except his blade.
It's time to stop. Show me what you can really do.
If I remember correctly, accepting his blade would be letting him hit me. I think that's what they meant, except his blade.
Well done realizing it. The final Getsuga Tensho is something that can only be achieved one way, and that's by accepting my blade.
There's no pain. None.
Of course not. Tensa Zangetsu is you. What that means is that if you choose to accept it, there shouldn't be any sensation of pain at all when it pierces you.
Why are you crying?
Ichigo, earlier before we fought, I told you what you want to protect is different from what I do.
Yeah.
You see, what I wanted to protect
Is you.
it was you, Ichigo.
What do you mean by that?
My meaning, as well as the secrets of the technique, should be passed on to you through this blade. Ichigo, if you use this technique, you will...
Oh, there's more? I thought that was it. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here because I do gotta lay down. I got work in the morning, so we gonna end the stream here, and then tomorrow we gonna come back and we gonna probably finish this all up and everything. But appreciate Stefan for stopping as long as you did, my boy. Appreciate everybody else that checks this out later. Links to my socials will be down below. Please follow me on all those. Please hit the bell, be notified when I go live, when I drop any other content on my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you don't mind. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Please tell me what you liked about this playthrough on the stream. Tell me what you did not like about it. Let me know how I can make these more enjoyable for you guys as I am making them. And thanks for spending your time with Tea Time. I'll see you guys on next playthrough and stream for the channel. Stay blessed, stay safe, and as always, have a wonderful day.